Well, good morning, folks. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you. Welcome along to the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms here at number 471 Papanui Road on what is an absolutely gorgeous spring morning, the first of the month indeed, the 1st of October. Wishing you all a very, very warm welcome along. Now, Mark Morrison is my name. I'll be your auctioneer in charge of proceedings here today. We have two brought forward auctions this morning, which is rather exciting for both situations, for both properties. What that basically means is that our owners have received a pre-auction offer at an acceptable level to them. For both auctions, in a few minutes' time at the relevant and appropriate time, I will let everyone know what that number is. I will effectively at that stage announce that the property is on the market and selling. I will welcome in further bidding. If we see further bidding, we hold an auction. If I don't see further bidding, I simply knock the property down to the initiator of that pre-auction offer and the property will be sold at that level. So very, very simple and easy process here today. Now, it would be remiss of me not to mention our COVID-19 processes that we are required to follow. Make sure that you have scanned in, you've checked in with the team out front. Sanitize those hands on the way, and you would have done that. Just take a moment to sanitize your hands upon your departure, and we'll be wiping the auction room down, clearing it before the next auction commences in a few minutes' time. So we'll just make sure that we do all of those things for you. If you do become unwell in the next 14 days, if you could please let someone from the Harcourts Gold management team know of that situation, just so that we can then follow our processes that we are required to do so by Jacinda and the team up in Wellington. That would be much appreciated. Now, I know the team, I'd like to firstly acknowledge and thank our owners. We thank and acknowledge them for their ease of access, for their presentation, but first and foremost for their choice and agency. We do appreciate that there is choice out there in the marketplace, so we thank and acknowledge them for choosing to work with the great team here at Harcourts Gold. Now, speaking of the team here at Harcourts Gold, let me just introduce you to a few friendly faces, of which you can see most of their faces, not all of them today, given the masks. Mr. Chris Kennedy alongside me, business owner here within Harcourts Gold, fellow auctioneer. Chris will be up the front just recording any bids that we receive today. He keeps me on my toes, makes sure that I count as accurately as I possibly can, which is no easy task, so it's always nice to know that I've got Chris up the front. A number of our management team from around our offices are here to help as well. I have Margaret Danza from our Redwood office just up the road, Jane Meyer from our Papanui office right here. So a couple of friendly faces here to help guide and assist you. Should you need any assistance throughout our auctions here today, just give them a friendly wave. Alana Davey, Geordie Elvidge, our absolute superstars. They drive all of the technology that you see up on screen. So you can keep tabs on everything that is happening here this morning up on the screen. We also share all of our auctions through our website and out through YouTube, and we always have a number of people tuning in each and every auction. So anyone joining us here this morning online, a very good morning to you as well. Now, I know the team at Harcourts Gold will have made all of the relevant documentation for today's proceedings available to you, the LIN, the title, and the contract from which we work from. Now, that's been approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand, as well as the Auckland District Law Society. Let me take you to that contract now, because things are done just ever so slightly differently, given the fact that both of our auctions today are brought forward auctions. What that means, and what I alluded to before, is that we are effectively on the market and selling. That is our reserve price, the number that I'm going to mention in a few minutes' time. Because of that, as the auctioneer, I will not be placing any vendor bids. Normally, my sole right as an auctioneer to place bids on behalf of my owners at different times throughout an auction. I will not be placing any vendor bids. I will give suggestions in terms of the increments by which bids raise. However, on the whole, by and large, I'm going to be very happy to work with any genuine bids that I see coming from the floor. Now, the magic part of today's process is when the hammer comes down to the rostrum. If it does fall in your favour, congratulations, you are the successful purchaser. Before you commence your celebrations today on this beautiful, gorgeous day, we will ask a few simple things of you. We'll get you to sign some paperwork, and in doing so, you're acknowledging receipt of the approved REA guide. Secondly, you will arrange to make a payment of a very neat and precise 10%, 1/10 of the purchase price. And thirdly and finally, we will get you to complete the GST information which is outlined in Schedule 1. So folks, that is how things will work today. Our first of two opportunities is number 226 Sawyers Arms Road in Bishopdale. At this stage, I welcome our lead agents, Jessica Downey and Deb Crosby, our two lovely agents who have been representing our gorgeous home here and helping you, the buyers, the interested parties out there in the marketplace, just navigate those twists and turns that you take on your journey towards home ownership. You're both all ready to go? Jess, all set to go. Good luck to you and good luck to our owners. Now, the property is more formally described as being an estate in cross-lease. It's flat 2, depositor plan 43148, and garage 2, depositor plan 43148 on lot 35, deposit plan 39538, having a half share in some 629 square metres more or less. That's all outlined and detailed in that certificate of title that the team's made readily available to each and every one of you in recent times. Vacant possession that's guaranteed on Thursday, the 2nd of December 2021, being that conjoined settlement and possession date. I note we have some registered telephone bidders that may come into play for today's auction, so I will nominate those, or I will let you know of that situation should that come to fruition. You would have seen the further terms of sale towards the rear of the agreement. You bid and you buy on that basis, those clauses being clauses 22 through to 25, and you would have reviewed the list of chattels in Schedule 2. I won't go through those individually. You've all had plenty of time to have a peruse through those. Well, let's just go and take one last look at 226 Sawyers Arms Road. No surprises to see that our campaign has been brought forward in this situation, because this is the kind of home that is going to suit so many different living situations or perhaps stages of life. Perhaps it's your first home. It might be your downsizing last home. Maybe it's an investment home. No matter the situation, I just think that this ticks a whole lot of boxes right across those different stages of life. Now, I love the fact that this is 1970s. It's permanent material, single level, and the tasteful updates that have been completed throughout. Well, you just get to reap the rewards of all of those. You get to move in and enjoy all of that. The updated interior, especially in the bathroom and the kitchen spaces. Nice places to be, and good work certainly done there. Now, in terms of outdoor spaces, good flexibility there. I like the fact that you've got two outdoor spaces that you can enjoy. That means that you can either chase the sun if you're seeking it out, or potentially get away from it if the sun is just a little too intense for you at different times throughout the day. But nice to have those two beautiful places to sit back and relax. The grounds, they're nice and easy care. The cafes and shops, gee, Bishopdale, it's just a good place to be, isn't it? It is so easy here. I love this location. This is just rock solid real estate in Bishopdale. Folks, we have received an acceptable pre-auction offer level at a rather specific number, I might add, today. So I am going to share that with you, and then basically from there I will welcome in further bidding. The acceptable pre-auction offer level is $503,000, $580. So $503,580. $503,580. That's a test for the tech whizzes over there. I don't know, who wants to throw a funny number at me, or perhaps you just bid me $510. Is that a bid? No, just a wave. Very good. Need to have eyes all around me for these sorts of situations. So there's the number, 503,580. I will let everyone get their head around it. And then I'll see if we are going to see any action over and above that level. Need to be north of that level for the privilege to own. Even if it's just 505. What's your opinion? First chance. 505. 505, sir. There we go. So we have an auction officially at 505. Good luck. At 50, beg your pardon? 500. 500 on top? Absolutely. At 505, 500. 500. 500 more. There we go. We're playing the 500 game. I'm not much good at cards. At 506.
510.
510. Nice bid. Good strategy. Accelerate the bidding through to 510. Puts 4 on. It's a nice play. You've got to fight for ownership, of course, for these good opportunities. At 510. Sir, what's your rebuttal?
512.
512. Nicely done. Welcome back. At $512,000. Remember, you fight in the auction room and you fight for these good ones in these locations. You don't buy for today's value. You buy for what it's going to be worth in the future. At 512, we sell happiness. Once here. 512 and a half. Comes back with 500. Does it do it? At 512.5. Once, twice. At 512, 500, selling.
530.
513, matches your 500, puts one of his on. At 513, gee, it's hard to value property down to these specific levels, isn't it? But at 513, the baker's dozen, selling away. Once cool. You don't ever regret buying real estate in Bishopdale. Twice now. 513 and change.
515.
515 puts 1500 on. Do you match that 1500 and put 1500 of your own together? But at 515 I have here, with the good gentleman, selling away, first chance. At 515. Welcome in any other bidders at any stage if you like. No need to just sit here and spectate. Twice called. At 515,000. Another 500. You sure? Happy for me to sell the property here. All done, respectfully out. Appreciate the bidding. All the best. I'm sure Jess will help you into your next home. Third and final chance. All done. Won't accept a late bid. I'm going to sell you the property, sir, at 515,000. Out she goes. It goes, and it is sold here. Well done. Congratulations. Well done, sir. And thank you to my underbidder and to all interested parties. We will ask that you vacate the room in your own time. Take your time. No need to rush. And we'll just get the room wiped down and set for our next auction coming up. Old auction rooms, I know a number of you have just been patiently waiting outside on what is a gorgeous spring morning. Welcome along to our brought forward auction of number 60B, Stonebrook Drive in the heart of Rolleston. Now, what it means with a pre-auction offer process is that our owners have received a pre-auction offer acceptable to them. In a few minutes' time, once I've gone through my introduction, I will let everyone know what that magical number is. From that point, I'll let everyone have a wee think about that number. I'll let you simmer over it and basically welcome in bidding over and above that level. If I see bidding, we will hold an auction. If I don't, I will simply sell the property. I will knock the property down to the initiator of that pre-auction offer and the property will be sold at that level. Now, I welcome or introduce you to a few friendly faces in the room. Mr. Chris Kennedy, business owner here within Harcourts Gold. Chris will just be keeping an eye on me up the front, scribing and recording any bids that we receive. We've got Jane Meyer from our Papanui office and Margaret Danza from our Redwood office here to help guide and assist any of you should you need some extra assistance today. So please do just make yourself known to them and they'll be sure to help you out. It would be remiss of me not to mention our COVID-19 processes, which it looks like you're all following so beautifully today. So well done to each and every one of you. Make sure that you have scanned in and signed in on the way in. Sanitize those hands on the way in. Please just take a quick moment to sanitize upon your departure, and we'll just make sure that we wipe the room down at the conclusion of today's program. If you do become unwell in the next 14 days, please just let someone from the Harcourts Gold management team know of that situation, just so that we can follow the processes that we are required to follow as an organisation. That would be hugely appreciated. So as I said, with that pre-auction offer, I will mention that number in a few minutes' time. I may give some suggestions in terms of how the bidding is raised, but by and large, I'm going to be very happy to work with any bids. As long as they're heading up, then we're heading in the right direction. I can refuse a bid, however, if I deem it not to be in the best interest of my owners. No vendor bidding will come into play, so I will not be placing any bids on behalf of our owners. You can be rest assured of that. Let us go and have a look at number 60B, Stonebrook Drive, in some more detail. Before I do that, I'd like to welcome our lead agents who have been representing the property so well in recent times, Mr. Mark Wong and Zoe Cow as well. These two lovely people have been representing our owners and representing the property out of the marketplace. Good luck to the both of you. The property is in estate and freehold. It is 860 very generous square metres of the best land that you can buy in New Zealand, that freehold parcel of land. Lot 5, deposit of plan 460148. That's all outlined and detailed in that certificate of title that the team's made available to each and every one of you. Now, the date I have set down here is Friday, the 29th of October 2021. That's your conjoined settlement and possession date. You may have made prior arrangements in writing to an alternative date, which is fine, but that's what I have set down in the agreement. You bid and you buy on those further terms of sale being clauses 22 through to 24, and you would have reviewed the list of chattels in Schedule 2. Well, let's just go and take one last trip down memory lane here at number 60B, and today I think we sell you your happily ever after. This is the place that you and your family and friends are going to create your very best future memories. This is just a stunning home. I love the fact that is tucked down and away on a quiet rear section. You get that peace of mind each night when you go to sleep knowing that it's a post-quake build, so you're just going to be in a quality home for a number of years to come. A whole lot to like here in Stonebrook. I love that Quila deck out the side of the house, out the back of the house. That's where the adults amongst us can just sit back and relax and have good entertainment and good conversation, while anyone with little kids, well, they can just run amok in the beautiful grassed area, that nice private and established garden space. That's going to be a beautiful place to be through these summer months. Come the day's end, everyone's going to be beautifully accommodated, no doubt about that. There's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. That's going to take care of all of the whānau. That log fire, gee, when it comes back to winter, and who wants to talk about winter at this time of year, but when those cooler months come, you'll be beautifully comfortable here. The log fire and that heat transfer system will keep everyone comfortable and cosy. Rolleston, it was always said that it was the town of the future. I think that future is right now. Stonebrook Drive, we've received a pre-auction offer acceptable to our owners at a level of $750,000. So $750 is where we sit and we sell, but I welcome in further bidding north of there. Perhaps someone's got $760 to kick things along. Let you consider your move, but don't consider too long. Who's got $760 for me?
Pretty long.
3 more. Okay, very good. Down the back at 3 more. It's 7, 5, and 3. Do we move in the threes? 7.56. It looks like we do. There we go. At 7.56. Good luck 2 in it at this stage. On the mark. 7.60. There we go. At 760 now. And 64, I take it, matching the 4 at 764. Nicely done, sir. Welcome back. First chance at 764, selling away. 67, back in the threes. And 770, I take it, sir. Matching every move made. First chance at 770 here with you, sir.
5 more.
5 more at 775. And 80. Hard to shake, but that's always a good sign. It means it's a good home. At 780 selling to you at this stage, sir. 3 more at 83 and 86 now. What?
790.
790. What was the last bid before 790? It was 80.
It's 4,000.
It was 4,000, so 794. There we go, at 794. Yeah, I've already got you at 794, sir. Did you want to bid again? I'm happy for you too if you like. It's always a good sign of strength, I always say in the auction room, but I'm just confirming the bids with you at 794. First chance, and I sell with a $4,000 bid. Twice called.
798.
I got 798 down the front here. Heard it here first only because he's a wee bit closer. Welcome in.
80.
800, I take 800. Nicely done. 80,000 would be a good bid though. But at 800,000, squares the ledger, puts 2 on. Do you come back with 2 here or perhaps 2 here?
85.
805, nicely done at 805. Your turn or perhaps down the back. Selling away first chance. Second.
808.
808. For the wee
18.
18. 12 or more. 12. Very good. 812.
815.
815. 818 perhaps. First call at 15 selling. Twice now.
16.
16. Very good. 17. 17. Astutely done, sir. At 817. Down to the ones. Who comes in with a knockout punch? Come back with something chunky. 18. Okay. Not as chunky as I was looking for, but you're back in the lead. By a nose.
820.
820. Doubles me up and puts 2 on at 820. First call. At 20 selling. How are we looking down the back? You're all done. Take confidence from these other bidders, sir. Shows it's a good home at 820 selling. Second call. Not much fun ending up in second place in these auctions. Third call. Selling at 820 here. Sir, you come back for 1,000 surely.
21.
21.
822.
822. He's matching you stroke for stroke at this stage, sir. But at 822, the bid's just behind you at 822. So I'd go 830 at this stage. That would be the strategy. I've seen 1 or 2 options in my time. That's the way to do it. First call. Otherwise I sell here to the good gentleman. Just behind you at 822. Second chance. Third final. At 822, I'm going to sell the home, sir. Are you in or out? Out. Hard to read faces, so I do just need to give everyone a little bit more time than normal. At 822, sir, I'm going to sell you the home round the corner here. You're absolutely sure. All done. Really appreciate the bidding. 60B, Stonebrook. It goes at 822. It goes, and it is sold here. Well done. Congratulations. Well fought. Well brought into our 2 underbidders. All the very best. Well done in your bidding, and good luck in your property search.
3 bidders. Thank you. Open at 750, sold at 822. 3 bidders.